Federal Minister of Works Honorable David Umahi don come do inspection for the bad federal roads wey dem wan start to fix for Edo State. Una go remember say Edo State pipo don complain tire about the bad federal roads and how dem dey suffer for the road. Na im make federal government come send the Minister of Works say make e come inspect the roads wey be Benin Sapele and Warri Road and start work as dem don contract 11th construction company to fix the road. Honorable David Umahi, when he dey inspect Benin Sapele Road, come talk say dem wan start the fixing of the road as dem don join body with Edo State Commissioner of Roads and Bridges Iten Uzamere to make sure say the road dey fixed, and say when he dey come from Abuja with im convoy, im spend 14 hours for road. He come dey imagine how the average Nigeria dey cope with the bad roads and come order say make dem come up with new design for the road in the next 7 days, and say im don look the design of the past government for the road and see say na better one. E come still talk say Presido Bola Tinubu na man of infrastructure and he get the people of Edo State for heart and he no wan see them dey suffer.
We have directed them immediately to maintain the road. They should maintain the road. We are redesigning the road irrespective of the fact that I've gotten advance payments. We are redesigning the roads on concrete pavement. I have agreed with the Commissioner of Works, Edo State, the young man that is standing near me. They will open the drains immediately so that the water will all go out, and then the contractor will maintain the road while he starts his construction. But in the meantime, I've given him 7 days to come up with the new design, so we will now look at it together. I have looked at the road projects, the intention of the past administration all the way from Abuja to Benin City. Very wonderful intention. I commend the initiative. But Nigerians do not have value for all the money spent on the road. I was on the road for 14 hours with all the security agencies attached to me. And if I could be on the road for 14 hours, then imagine what ordinary Nigerians are passing through. How many hours? We came to a point where we have trucks parked on the pavement for over 5 kilometers, continuous parking. In fact, they blocked us. Without security, we wouldn't have been able to get to Benin. So this is not acceptable. And the contractors are not on site because their papers with BPP, some for 3 months, some for 6 months, have not been released, so that the contractors will get their no objection, and then we start. I've sent text to the DG, BPP, and unless we change our bureaucracy, we change our procurement process, this country cannot move forward. And I'm happy that the man that God sent, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a man of infrastructure. He's a man that knows every aspect of how this country will be reset. And so I'm very, very excited about that. And I will do everything within my power. Aside of the contractors, there are no good intention in most of the contractors. They don't have enough personnel that are qualified. I've just directed that every project, I don't mind whether it's a black man or a white man, but must be a Korean registered engineer to be the project manager for that contractor, for that company. And the person must have not less than 15 years experience on road construction. I've also directed that we shall no more do surface dressing on our shoulders. I've directed that all projects must stop and be redesigned on concrete. The truth is that there is none of this road built from Abuja to Benin that will last the next 5 years. That is the truth. And that is very, very unfortunate. And so they are going to do this. And contractors do not expose the subgrade, the subbase, the base course to traffic compaction. Most of the time we don't do compaction tests or what we call penetration tests. These are the reasons why our roads are failing. If you do a road and you allow the subgrade, subbase and base course to be exposed to traffic movement, then you will get the required consolidation before you put your pavement. These are the problems. We also have adulterated bitumen. If bitumen people that are importing into the country want to continue in this business, they should go to Ondo State and Ogun State and they develop our abundant bitumen deposit there. This is very important so that we are not putting anybody out of business. but we want to develop our economy. We want to develop, our businesses. This is very important. I've also directed that consultants should henceforth supervise our projects, and we should employ our engineers, material engineers, geotechnical engineers, surveyors, structural engineers, and road engineers. Every project should not have less than 7 professionals supervising for Ministry of Works. No more will controller of states be in charge of supervision. They should supervise the contractors, the consultant, and the engineers. And of course, they report daily to the director of that region. I've also curated WhatsApp groups for each of the regions. Every activity on the road must be photographed, must be videoed, must be reported, so that whatever is required of the contractor or the ministry people, we will respond immediately to that. Mr. President sent me to look at these roads, especially the East-West road and the road from Abuja to Benin. And I've looked at them. I can feel the pulse of the people. I can see how Mr. President is feeling. And we are going to change the trajectory. We are going to reset our road construction. I know it's war, but if it is of God, we will definitely conquer, so that the people can smile, again under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Some members of Sabat Group constituent body come meet with the minister sake of say na their road dem wan fix. Honorable David Umahi come assure them say dem go work on the road and come tell the engineers make them put section and put gutter for the road, make the water fit drain comot for the road, and come talk say if dem no fix the road in the next 30 days, he go arrest the MD or the person wey dey in charge, and say as dem dey fix the road, make the Edo State Commissioner of Roads and Bridges Itan Uzamere dey do check and come tell am how the work dey go.
What we have seen is that they likely build drainage of both sides and take the thing to after the flyover, and then build the relief cover to take the water from this side to here. And this one is just. I'm making it 20-30 days. The roads must be motorable throughout the length and breadth of your project. After 30 days, the road is still like this. I will look for either the MD or anyone I can get. I'll put the person in cell until the road is done.
We'll give you the information direct from Samba.
Very good.
Edo State Commissioner for Roads and Bridges Itan Uzamere come tell Tori people on how they want to collaborate with the federal government to fix the road.
You can see the priority is the people. As of now, we have to ensure the safety of the lives of the people. Now, the economy between Edo State and even Delta states have completely broken down because there's no access roads into the state for goods and services. So now it's very important for the federal government and the state government to partner together to make sure these roads can be motorable again. Yes, we are kind of sure that there will definitely be a lot of improvement between now and the next 14 days. That's the first time that we've given the contractors to go back on site. So in the next 14 days, we can see a better improvement of the roads. And also we are changing methodology to the roads from asphalt to concrete so it can last longer.
For the boundary between Edo and Delta Road, the Deputy Governor of Delta State, John Oyemen, can take over with a team from Edo State Commissioner of Roads and Bridges Itan Uzamere, and contact say them go join body with the Honorable Minister to work to make sure say they accomplish the task of fixing the road.
It is the only way I'm sure you will appreciate and the government will appreciate the importance of coming back to these roads. When we heard, when I was informed that we are coming to Delta State from Edo to come and look at the federal roads with a view of, doing the roads again, I was particularly very happy in the sense that I do know that you as a human being, we've been tested. We've seen your handwork when you were governor of the Ebonyi State. And we've seen what you have transformed the state into. So we have no fear. I don't have any doubts that you will do these things to the satisfaction of every Nigerian. And to us here in Delta State, we are very happy that you were appointed the Minister of Works. Thank you so much. We want to assure you that Delta State will give you all this cooperation and support that you needed to accomplish this task. Because the accomplishment of this task means a lot to us as Deltans, as Nigerians in general. Be rest assured that you will get 100% cooperation from Delta State and from Delta State.
Make una not forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We know they take blame. From Benin City,